After open the case, we can see it contains one main machine, a bar like this, and a bar like this. There was two pieces inside. Printer model with printer and printer tools. If your model is without printer, it's without this part. Plastic disc to hold the label roll and the label roll cover, and cable, tools, extra spare parts. Is a manual. For the printer model, also contain the printer box put inside for protection. If without printer model, don't have this. Firstly, we should install the cover for the roller. Then we should take out all the screws. Firstly, install the two discs. There was a big hole in this way, small hole in this way, so we should install like this. And the screw go in from the big hole, then go inside, then tighten it. Another screw. like this. And another one, install it the same way. Firstly, we need to install the two sidebars. If the model is without the plate printer, just install this to here will be okay. But if your model is with the printer, you need to also add this part and install them together to this place. There was 3 holes here. Here also have 3 holes. So like this, and install here. Install the 3 hole here. Screw with gaskets. And install the other side. Firstly, should remove this screw. Then there was 2 holes. Then take another screw. And this toolbar have been installed. Then we are going to install the discs. Firstly, choose the disc which one have a road like this, so that it can put the green rubber. Firstly, screw in the two screws, so it will not touch the disc. To screw in. Then install first this one. Have a curved place, so you can put the green rubber here, like this. Then fix it so it will not move easily. Then install the label. The label roll should from this side to that side, and another cover. And also tight the other cover. Now we are going to install a new label. First, as you can see, without print model, here is no printer. The label is just a going to this bar, will be finished. If the model is with a date printer, firstly we should install the date printer. And at first, we remove this the label. Just cut it. Take out this label. Install the date printer. Two screws. Then the label should go through this bar, then go down this bar like this. And this part can move. Just loose the screw of the printer. And move to here. And fix it. Then you can see the printer can print the label. Then go through this bar at first. Then make sure the label will cross the sensor, the label sensor. Then go down this bar. Go down this bar. And after install the data printer, make sure the label is across the data printer. Then go to this downside of this bar. Then make sure it cross the label sensor like this. Cross the label sensor. Cross this label sensor. Cross this bar. Make sure in the gap there was a gap. The label can pass like this. Make sure it is passed. Then remove this label. More. Put more. And let go through this. Cross this black bar. Remove up. And come out from here. Like this. Then go down like this. And go down here. And go down here. And come out from here. Come out like this. Then we use this 2 screw. Rotate. Move this bar up a little. So this paper, the label, can go through the downside. And from here, and cross like this. And we use cover to cover it, make it tight. And we'll fix the two screw. So this white bar can press this black bar tightly. When this bar is moved, so the label will be taken and moved. Then we can see the label row from here. If without printer, directly go to this. If with printer, we should go down this part, then go to printing area, then go down this bar again, then go to here, then cross the label sensor, make sure it crosses the label sensor. Then go down of this bar, then directly go up to the peeling board, then going down to this bar, then go through this bar and go out of here, then go into inside, then from there to here to cover it like this to the recycling bar. Then we are going to install the cable and the control box of the printer. If without the printer model, no need to install. Firstly, we should open this bag and take out two cables. One is a power cable for the control box. There was three holes. Here mark the power with 3 pins. 3 holes connected to 3 pins. This one is to connect the electricity. And this is a cable, connect the control box and the printer to give signal to the printer. Is a printing wire. And a connector to this place. And there was another cable on the printer. If the model is with printer model, without print model is without this cable. And this cable this cable across here. Then this is 4 pins and 4 holes and connect together. So the machine, when pressing, there was a touch switch to give signal. When send out a label, also give signal to the control box, a signal to print. Then the control box will give signal by this cable to the printer and let the printer work. So the signal from the machine to here through this cable, then control box gives signal to the printer through this cable. Then install the control box is finished. About the mode of the printer, it's here. You can change. When you press it and rotate it, then can take it out. Here have a place to install the mode, and the mode also in the back. You can see each mode. Can take out and install here. Install this place. There was 3 lines you can install. After install, you should rotate the 3 screws to tighten them. Then put it back to here. Then make sure press, rotate like this, so it cannot come out. Then we connect the power box to the electricity, give it power. Then you can see the light is on. Here is a main switch to turn on or turn off. Here is a printing function switch. I press this, then press this, then wait the temperature. This is a temperature setting button to make it hot enough, then print. This is to choose the temperature. Depend on the material of your label, so it need to choose the temperature here. This is a position to choose when you want to play different area to choose this. This is a delay time, means after the machine gets signal, after how many times seconds later it print. So it can control the printing area forward or backward like this. And to adjust the printer area left and right, you can move this printer like this. But if you want to choose the printing area this or that place, you can adjust by here. Also, you can adjust by moving the whole printed parts. Test switch. When you press it, it will print 1 time like this. This is the test switch. Then we turn off it. Then we should connect the machine with a cable to electricity. Give it a power supply. Switch on. Then machine is ready to work. After open all the case and installed, we should do damage inspection before using. We should look around the machine and check if there was any damages. If there was any damage or broken, please call us. Thank you. Now we are going to introduce this machine from its back side to the forward side. First, we can see there was 2 black bars. It is for holding the bottle like this, so it can rotate the bottle. And there was 2 screws at its side to adjust forward and backward, depend on the bottle diameter. Then for the downside, this one is a peeling board to peel the label out, and downside rows is for moving the labels, and this bar is for recycling the backing sheet, and this motor is for moving the label, and here is a label sensor to know 1 label have passed, and here is to adjust the label stop position. Also, move this screw, loose this screw and move this part. Also can adjust the label stop position. And this one is for the photo sensor sensitivity adjust part. And very important is here there was two switch. One switch is here, touch switch. When you press it, it will send a label. When you press it, it will send out a label. So when you move this bar down, the long screw will touch that and send out a label. So also this screw you can rotate to adjust more forward or backward depending on the bottle diameter, bottle size. If the bottle is bigger, you need to rotate much in forward. If the bottle is small, you should rotate it and move back a little. For the date printing model, at this side also have a switch only for printing model. Also another screw to move and touch that part and give signal to print. As you can see, when I press the switch, then it will print. So this screw also need to be adjusted depending on the bottle size. Then from that side to here, this is a printing machine only with printing model. If the model is without printer, without this part, and this part is labeling roll holder, and this is a printer controller. Here is printer mode. When you press it and then rotate, you can take it out, put it in back, press it and then rotate it to lock it. After we install a new label, we need to adjust its sensitivity. Firstly, make sure what you need to understand is about the label. The label on the backing sheet, like this. You can see the sensor is to sending a signal from this fever and receive the signal by the downside of fever. So the signal will go to here and give to here. What we needed to adjust is if the sensor was covered by a label, we should make sure the signal is not passed. And if the only backing sheet in the gate of the sensor, the signal can go through. So what we need to adjust is this one, stop signal. Like this one, need a signal pass. How to adjust? First, you can see with the label, it is off. Like this, it is on. You can see the light is on. What we need to do is, with the label, we need to rotate and adjust it off. And without label, it should be on. I'll try to test. With label off, without label, should be on, off, on, off, on, on, off, on. Only no label on, with label off, no label on, with label off, no label on. Between the two labels, here is no label. Between the two labels, here is no label. You can see the light is on, so it means the signal has passed. With label off, no label on, with label off, and just like this is finished. Now we are going to adjust the label stop position. Label stop at like this position is the best one. But if you check, if it stop like this position, it is not good, because the label will be the second label will be stick on the box. So we should adjust by this button. If adjusted by this button still not working, we should move by this part. Let me press the switch button there. Also, you can move this one to adjust the position. As you can see, if I move this part, the stop position also will change. So like position just a little, very few label come out is the best position you should find. Label and the print, please check.